Damn, still no one. What a shame. Hey, Seeker. Sorry, I wasn't saying anything. I'm trying to get a character art made for a D&D character. And, someone I know, like, the channel was made at 8:30. At 9:12, someone posted AI art into it. So, it was really disappointing. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can't prove him wrong right here, right now. Explorer, D&D. Okay, well, this artist is a lot. It's plenty more different. Join queue. Oh, so it's a Patreon thing. excuse me. Anyways, I might get off this artist. This is a pinup artist. That is not. Comms closed. Fantasy drama D&D. Let's try this one. Oh, damn. Continue the last game. I would, but I want to continue where my character's the main character. Let's see, what is this? No, it doesn't seem like he actually draws art for people. He just draws art. There's another person, freelance, commissions. Oh, bro, bro. Damn, Seeker, do you have anyone you would be able to invite? Commission info. God damn. Real expensive, but they have like full on like character art you'd see in like a wallpaper for a game. If I had money to like splurge, yeah, I would definitely buy columns from people like this. Unfortunately, I do not have money to splurge like that. No AI calm, nice. I'm proud of them. Calm info. following this person. Control C. Control V. So I'm gonna exit out of that. This. Oh, Put Mad Fred, you're back. Welcome back, Put. Now we have Den Lion. Den Lion, if you don't know how to join, it is exclamation point join. Followed by a pronoun. Oh, you've been sent on antibiotics? That's good to know. Glad you're feeling better, man. I know yesterday you said, you haven't played this through Twitch. All you have to do is just put an exclamation point, join. Right? Join. Oh. No. Unless you connect it through oh, no, it did work. Never mind. Ignore what I said. Ignore it. Ignore it. Now that you're the king, your first duty is to meet with the council of nobles. Your nobles hail from all across the kingdom, the wintry north, the scorching south, and of course the bleak march. Chiefs of the north. Good luck in the days ahead, your highness, you'll need it, dealing with us lot. Alright, I'm not supposed to read your guys' stuff. Also, main reason I chose these three, they're all strong military. At least I thought they were strong military. That's why I chose them. Let's see, what do I want this time? What should I go for? Why not? Let's do authority again. I just have to make good decisions. Of course, Majesty, but to delay any longer would make nobles restless, and when nobles get restless, they take their daggers and look for the nearest back. We won't want that, I suppose. As is tradition, the council will decide what happens at your coronation. Of course. Shall we call the nobles in? I just realized there's different options. These two are normally in there, but I've never seen these ones before. That's interesting. Seeker, come on, you don't have to. You don't have to do that. You could have gotten 900 monies. I was gonna click on it as fast as I could to make it a tie and vote for B. Dignitaries arrive from all corners of Celeste Ath, and it's only appropriate that you show off. A trained eagle drops a ruby-encrusted crown atop your head as they stand on a golden podium. The odd crowd includes such influential figures as the Dukes of Sol, the Princes of Tavalin, and even a pearl bearer from Atesh. Lucrative trade deals are struck at the evening's feast. Nice. Look at that, even y'all got money and better trade. Look at that. Only the Grand Pensionary of Kurth is not in attendance. The Republic, after all, is fundamentally opposed to the very concept of monarchy. Hand of the Put Manfred clan, powerful northern orator, stands precariously on a longhouse crossbeam, screaming like a fallen god. You're gonna use subterfuge, prophecy, or Ragnarok. I'm gonna see if my phone is charged. It's 86%. But Maverick, pretty sure you're the Chiefs. Are you gonna vote? I want you to vote. There you go. I wanted you to at least get a vote in before I just like moved off. The Chiefs plan to make an alliance with the Ice Giants and take over the kingdom. First, may it not be weak. The Giants won't take their proposal seriously. To advance their scheme, the Chiefs must raise their military to 5 or more in 4 seasons. Damn. Scheme for the Barons. Lawrence of AI secret bloodline, powerful marcher trapper, stands before a blazing earth, shouting and swearing. Excuse me. Oh, oh yeah, I can see. The Counts are the next in line. I only say it because they're the guards. When you're supposed to get your guards, they are the Republic of Kurtha has this substance called gunpowder. Without that, the Barons could take over the kingdom. Of course, a sensible king would never allow one region to hoard such a thing. To do so secretly, the Barons must ensure their trading partners don't feel the king's wrath. To advance their scheme, the Barons must lower authority to 4 or less in 2 seasons. You sons of bitches. Sequetta of the Dandelion lineage, well-known southern prodigy, stands bathed in sunshine, ranting in a fury. But, like, when you're able to get your guards, they normally say, like, the Count's guards are very well-mannered and know etiquette when it's, you know, coming to the castle. But it's been, like, so long since they've actually fought anyone. I figured they were not good at fighting. There you go. Okay. I was waiting for it to vote. Raise own farming. The grandee claimant Sequetta has been chosen by the Night God to be the next queen. She has promised a first miracle, food for all. To advance their scheme, the grandees must raise their farming to 5 or more in 4 seasons. Damn. So they need lower authority, keep military above, keep farming above. Alright. Let's say... Oh. Sitting up in bed reading some paperwork when a filthy and crisp peasant wanders into your bedchamber with his bold as breast. Well, you much? Glad I finally found you. This place is a bloody maze. Mind if I take a seat? Palace watch will never be seen, despite the fact you're yelling yourself hoarse. Listen, I got a bloody great idea for you. What if gangrene... Wait, oh, this is different. What if gangrene could be cured with moldy bread? I haven't tried it yet, but I've got a good feeling. Before the peasant can explain further, your Moshko bursts into the bedchamber, sword drawn. Majesty, I'm sorry I didn't come sooner. I have no idea where the Palace Watch are. You want me to kill this intruder? A martial sword flashes, parting the peasant's head from his shoulders. Blood spurts across your favorite duvet. One thing's clear from this mess, it's that you need an honor guard who can actually keep you safe, not like the pathetic watch. Think carefully, Majesty. These guards' loyalties will be divided between you and your region. Of course, you could just hire foreign mercenaries to be the ones to coin above all. Tell me about these. We're to oath with acts, no manners, they'll get drunk, cause trouble in the palace, no discipline at all. Can't guarantee they won't run off on some random quest, but they're honorable and I fight unbeatable. Terrifying warriors, they sworn a vow of silence, so at least they won't spill state secrets. Their faith and loyalties to the church above all, even your safety. These soldiers have fought more battles than they've had hot dinners. They'll be uncouth, no doubt, won't adapt well to life in the palace, but they're loyal and tough as nails. Finder of fearsome fighters from Tantalus got the battle-bitten brethren. Specialized bodyguard work with the costly foreigners betray lack of confidence in our kingdom's fighters. My decision. Wait, verdict with bated breath. Oh, I do have enough for these. I want the nuns. Make the arrangements at once. The battle nuns arrive in the palace a few weeks later. They nod to you silently, their solemn steel mask betraying nothing, before filing into formation behind your throne. Why? What? Untimely death. Seeker, you die like every time. I was gonna put on C, I thought that's how it worked. Yeah, Deadline apparently. You fucking killed the guy. You killed Seeker. Oh, hold on, I gotta ban a bot real quick. Ports. Spam. Bot. Block user. Ban. Guys, this isn't helpful. God damn it. I'll make this as swift as possible, Your Majesty. The sooner we get to the bottom of this, the better. Alright, we're gonna figure out if you killed him in cold blood or not. Majesty, the Archduke of Saul has invited you to a forthcoming wedding. Your attendance would help short relations between our two great nations. Groom is a finfolk, one of the denizens of the sea, perfectly sapient and actually amphibious. And when the church doesn't agree with a man marrying a fish, you mustn't legitimize this farce by allowing the king to attend. Excellent. Wedding is scheduled for next year, on from the Archduke that you shall be delighted to attend. This kingdom is sliding into madness. It's announced that you will attend the wedding. The grandees are naturally scandalized. But the peasant sentimental as ever in favor of your decision. Public opinion turns against the overly strict church. Oh, so all of the faith went down. Oh, the stability makes it civil now. Hooray. And end season. This should be auction, yeah. I suggest you guys vote for D. You know, voting D would be great. Fucking AI Seeker always voting with like 1. Why everyone's voting 1? You bastard. Okay, at least it wasn't B. It was E and C, so farming went up and military went up. At least it seems like you guys are trying to secure those. Fighting spouse? Of course. Twisting patches of your castle, you can avoid your advisors, nobles, even the spymaster, but this one person you cannot avoid, your mother. For that time, don't worry, I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What is your preference? Men, women, or do you not mind? Women. Excellent, send up messengers to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer. Your Majesty, I have returned from my investigation of Baron AI Seeker's death in the march. Can't say for sure. AI Seeker servants were too afraid to testify. There is no physical evidence of any wrongdoing. It's clear that a duel did take place, but the victim died by rapier cut from Grandee de Line. But I can't prove anything beyond that. Yeah, sorry, deadline. Don't worry, put Manfred. Some people have really long time waiting for what I noticed. So I am like letting some time pass by after the 30 seconds, because you can still vote. Oh, damn. You're betrayed, Denline. Your Majesty, what punishment befits this crime? Alright. Seeker, Manfred. What do y'all think? It's up to you guys. You're the ones who voted. Denline, you don't get a say. Compensation? Alright. Put Manfred, what do you think? Imprisonment? Alright, let me choose a number between 1 and 2. Choose a number 2. Okay, I got the answer. It won't let me go back to the game. There we go. Denline has been imprisoned. Denline the second has joined the council, so he's dead. He's essentially dead. An island rises. Sure, Your Majesty, the Finfolk have raised an island to celebrate the marriage of their prince to the Archduke of Saul. We give him gift it to him on the day of the ceremony. This is terrible news. The island is of immense strategic importance. We can't let it fall into Salish hands. Okay, like, even if you guys voted, I'm still gonna vote for that. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. I really wanted to fuck the fish. That sounds really weird. Fred, I'm gonna let you vote, even if it doesn't matter. Okay, you also voted that. Okay. I've always found the Finfolk appealing. Silence falls over the council. Nobles glance at each other, coughing and adjusting their collars. Very well, I'll seduce the sexy fishman. Preparations begin for your clandestine visit to one of the Finfolk's undersea villages. Chancellor has heard of magic reeds that let the bear breathe underwater, but such a thing will take weeks to track down. This gives you some time to prepare for your underwater visit, to buy some waterproof roses. Amidst dark and foreboding forest, a small squat castle stands over the Marcher border. There, at the end of the kingdom, a plot is hatching. Terbald! Bankruptcy looms. Hey. Shut up. You guys don't get to be angry. It's my family. Kestra's firstborn daughter, a northern Putmanford clan. She's a typical northern lass, big, brawny, and honest. In the same way an axe to the face is honest. Spends most of her time ranging the mountaintops, hunting wolves and wyverns and other strange northern beasts. She was already engaged once, but it didn't last, no one sure why. Sakint, the eldest daughter of the Denline lineage. She's reputed to have an eagle on the size of the sun, but there's nothing wrong with confidence, right? When in the sun, she claims to put her faith in the ninth god above all other worldly concerns. She tried her hand a number of adventures, but they all seemed to end in disaster. Finally, we have the Marcher's offering. Henrika, scion of the prestigious secret bloodline, timid woman, kind that does well in March. Plus her, also suit her better. Most barons, her great passion is hunting. Nobody's safe from a crossbow, and shy as she may be, she doesn't seem to have a problem attracting romantic interest. Oh, I just realized that you guys can start rebelling soon. Oops. The Finn folks send a stagecoach made from a giant clam pulled by seahorses who cook your magic breathing grid and hop inside. Clam carriage plunges back beneath the waves and rolls down into murky depths. A few hours later, we're at an undersea citadel of kelp-woven hunts. The prince meets you at a grand table formed of knotted coral. Tiny Finn folks spawnlings swim around your legs as you sit. Greetings, Your Majesty. We are honored to have such a prestigious visitor. Wow, this place is amazing. Well, it passes overhead momentarily, dousing you in shadow. So you're here to discover my betrothed to Archduke Shamo on the island I'm giving to him as a dowry. It's a very small island. Archduke assured me it wasn't worth very much. After all, Usurper's folk have so much land already. Oh, that. Do I just go for it? Yeah. Clumsy attempt at seduction is beneath the dignity of your office. Time to be embarrassing, remember. I have no more time for your foolish games, but goodbye. Didn't go well. Damn it. Damn it. Contentious sale, royal wedding, an island wedding, royal wedding. I'll undo my own first. Okay, you're heading to Henrica's naturally talk of the kingdoms. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend for a week and a day. The capital is one giant party. Feels like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing in St. Bertrand's Cathedral with Henrica at your side. I do. Pronounced king and wife. After the wedding, of course, it's a feast, and after the feast, a dancing move. Henrica turns bright red every time a toast is called in her honor. By the time you find yourself alone with Henrica, it's past midnight and you've never felt more tired. Hello. It's awkward, isn't it? Oh, I'm sorry. Both lapse and strains out. Henrica goes back her wine. So tell me about yourself. Not much to tell, really. I like the outdoors. She lapses into silence again. Attempts to get her to talk more, prove fruitless, and eventually she makes her excuses and heads to the spare bedchamber. Well, damn. Whatever. Why do all our daughters have your face? Look, Fred. Look. You don't have to worry about that. Your Holiness, in a few days you. Oh wait, sorry. This is the line. It's a matter for the council, I believe. Just attend the wedding like a normal human being. Oh shit. Why? Majesty, thank you for coming. A toast to my new husband and I. Congratulations. Thank you. It's a very nice island, isn't it? Would you be interested in an alliance between Sol and my kingdom? Depends. What do you have to offer me? Money? I do like gold. Very well, alliance is born. Now let's enjoy the party. Celebrate long into the night and wake with a thudding headache. When you arrive back at the capital, council is pleased that you follow their advice. Oh, a monopoly! Oh my god. The island proves to be immensely beneficial for Sol and for you, their new ally. The Archduke is happy to share his trade routes with your merchants. Excuse me. Your Highness, there's an outrage. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Fred. Dandelion, vote C. This doesn't even involve you, just be impartial. Thank you. Yeah, I got money! Thank you. I really wanted that so I can get money. Oh, there goes Seeker's money. Zoo? Uh-oh. I don't think that's gonna be good. Ragnarok. Must raise other regions' trade to a combined total of 12 or more in 2 seasons? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Seeing as how this just went up by 4, that's not good. The prophesied ninth herald has finally manifested on Celeste Ath, taking the form of a humble noble known as Aqueta, who hails from a farming town in the southern hills, so the grandees claim. Oh, your trade can't go up. For the next stage of their scheme, the grandees must lower stability to 4 or less in 2 seasons. Well then. Back from the hunt. Ooh, wife. Oh, no. Oh no, she committed grave sin apparently. Illegal giant hunt. Why you hunting them all the time? What? What? Alright, Seeker, it's up to you. Okay. His words ring hollow in the council chamber as Palace Watch escorts him out. Votes bear. Spot of heresy. Oh, hunting rights dispute. What? Alright. I think we know what I'm gonna vote for. Both nobles grumble and groan at the decision. No one is happy, which means it's a good compromise. No one is happy. Oh, that's great. No sure remained silent. The council is keenly aware the High Inquisitor steal the gaze from across the chamber. Look, Fred, I'll try and help you out here. Alright, I'll try and help you out. But you owe me. You owe me. Fred, they would try and get evidence to hurt you. It's helping the Inquisition gather evidence against you. Yeah, see, at least we're gonna try and find a witness to defend you. Tribute proclamation among the chiefs asking for a witness of Pope Manfred's innocence. See, look at that. Northern villager eventually comes forward saying she saw the missionaries heading in the direction of the frozen lake near Pope Manfred's estate. Indeed, they were soon found wandering aimlessly through the featureless tundra, completely lost and snowblind but alive. No dead missionaries, the High Inquisitor is forced to drop the charges, pay compensation to Fred, who sends you a small gift in thanks. Oh, so they got money, I got money, and the stability went up. See, guys, everything worked out. See, Fred, you got money. Isn't that great? Isn't that like the best thing that could have happened? Fund B0? That... Seeker. I'm not sure if you know, but... Seeker, I don't think funding nothing is gonna help fund anything. Hey! Fuck off! Stop doing that. Stop that. Time's up. Lion, you didn't need to vote more. I don't think. About my heir. Marriage to Enrico's grown stale. Oh, you get along well enough. You made some good memories together, but there's no spark. She cares more about hunting innocent animals than your happiness. But spark or no spark, you still need an heir. Very happy, thank you. Fulfilling duty to your kingdom. Glad you found a way to have both. You've done well so far, but something's still missing an heir. You need someone young, someone who's assured. A child of your own should do the trick, even if they're a bastard or one of your many youngest cousins. Pretty sure I have a bastard child somewhere. Church won't be happy, but they are just as keen to avoid a civil war as we are. They'll legitimize the bastard without much fuss. Meet with the Archbishop tomorrow. Legend Rising. You're aware of the ice giants, I hope. Brutish creatures that live in a frozen waste beyond our northern borders. In a time before time they ruled the north, kept people as slaves. Chiefs are willing to let bygones be bygones. They're forging an alliance with the giants to bring down your kingdom. Mad every one of them. My intelligence suggests that the chiefs have offered up the kingdom as plunder for the giants when the time comes. It's not often when I say this, but the kingdom's strong economy is a problem. Even ice giants can sense such a lucrative opportunity. Do I tank my economy? That would certainly be one strategy, yes. Hey, hey. Hey. I'm not inept. How dare you, Fred? Council has decided not to act. Even the threat of an ice giant invasion isn't enough to get them off their backsides. Lackluster menagerie. Baron A. Secret second. Oh, also Seer. I'll take it, you know. I'll make the sacrifice. I will take the bear. Surely it won't go bad. Surely. Oh, thank you, Seeker. I don't know why you're saying, you know, it could come live with me, but I'll take it. You will hear no complaints from me. But the chiefs and barons are shocked at the council's decision, but a vote is a vote. The bear is put on her wagon once more. She's increasingly impatient and eats one of her guards along the way. Hopefully she'll set it into the palace more comfortably. Okay. In the north, Chief Put Madfred is hosting yet another feast at his clan hall. Mead is being passed around in good measure, and some chiefs are dancing on the table. It can only mean two things: really good news or really bad news. Let the ice giants fight alone, swoop in to the kingdom's rescue. or march with the giants and devastate the kingdom. Oh, you're also gonna try and lower authority. You have to get it to like 3 though. For the final stage of their scheme, the chiefs must lower authority to 3 or less. Yeah. Deep in the south, the grandee paces along the balcony of his hillside villa. At least I'm not gonna get stabbed this time. The grandee's aim is to lower stability to 4 or less. Excuse me. Escaped. Vanity Project Winter escapes. Your Majesty, disaster. New pet bear has escaped. Uh-oh. The servants were cleaning her cage. She ate one of them before bursting through the bars. So sorry, I told the staff that her cage was getting filthy. That poor servant. Ah. Oh, the bear has escaped the palace and is roaming the city streets. We have to do something before someone else gets eaten. You know what? I will let this be all you guys. Okay, I figured y'all were gonna vote for that one with a 30% chance of me succeeding and a 70% chance of dying. Oh, right, I actually have people on my side. Ride out armored and with your best spear into the black-wheeled forest though your battle lines right at your side, it's still unsettlingly quiet. Soon you hear the rustling of the bear. Swallowed by a blood-curdling roar, she burrows out of the undergrowth mountain of white fur and sharp teeth. She makes short work of the mercenaries, disemboweling one, biting the head off another in a matter of moments. Horse bolts away, and that's probably what saves you. You return to the palace, terrified and bloodstained. Word of your failure quickly gets around. The bear lurks in the shadows, at best menacing, and at worst eating those who dare approach. I thought those guards were going to be good. Chief Architect bustles into your office carrying an armful of parchment. Statues can be torn down, paintings can be burned. Don't you think it's time that you left a lasting mark on this kingdom? Propose we carve your Majesty's visage into the side of the mountain. It will take dozens of artisans, thousands of hours, but we'll ensure you're always remembered. Yes. Glad you think so. So glad you think so, Your Majesty. It'll be the talk of the kingdom and beyond. You call a vote to discuss this outrageous plan. A mountainside carved in your likeness will surely get people talking, but it'll take time and a lot of gold. Look, Fred. No, now you won't get cubs. Hey, no, you guys can, oh, damn it. You guys could have voted for C. Come on, what's wrong with paying this for me? Damn it. Planning starts in earnest. The mountainside is covered in scaffolding. You eagerly await for news of the project's completion, but the work is plagued by setbacks. The stones hurting To carve the anticipated, storms knock down the scaffolds, the rock slide erases much of the work that has been done. Work out in the end. Yes, of course it will. As weeks roll past, it becomes clear that the chief architect's grandest ideas would take a lot longer to come to fruition. So next season, or the season after next, rather. Secret Slayers. Lion, you piece of shit. Just leaving the barons all alone. Alright, well, I don't know about you guys, but obviously I'm gonna choose this one. Military challenge succeeded. Treasury is now at 1100. Defiance is now furious. To clear vast swaths of snow and ice with shovels and pickaxes, but the air is still chilly. Marcher peasants quickly grew more confident about leaving their homes. Now they're loyal, they're wealthy. Soon merchants can come and go more easily, markets set up again, citizens wander from stall to stall, wrapped in huge furs, which is well on its way to recovery. Okay, I thought the arrows were gone and it was saying this is right, and I'm like, wait a second. That doesn't seem right. This is useless because you guys can continue voting afterwards. Oh, Chiefs of the North, they can rebel. Irritating visitors, easing attention, capital proposition. Majesty and nobles at the council, tensions are running high, but the kingdom itself is stable. Perhaps it's time we forget our past troubles and come together as friends. Could exchange gifts or hold a friendly competition, a fashion show perhaps, or a game of riddles. Majesty, why don't we hold a vote on team building exercise to help you and your council trust each other again? Okay, well obviously we're not doing that. Fuck. What? Fred, why? Yeah, Fred, you can fucking help, Lion, right? You can help Lion. Oh, look at that. You're helping Lion anyways. Gotta love when I can vote for myself. Irritating visitors, yeah. Mucking about in the sewers. What the fuck? Actually, these rumors might not be nonsense. After conquering North, King Errol the Great is said to have buried a huge stash of stolen loot. Spoils of war in the area. King Errol had plenty of cash by that point. Presumably he meant to come back for and dig it up one day, but he went to invade Kurth and got him. Excuse me, got himself killed. Maybe there's an opportunity though. Search for the treasure ourselves. Send a team of diggers to take the place apart brick by brick. Dig deep into the foundations. Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you, Fred. Sorry, line, you didn't vote. What a shame. Some demolition and excavation teams to tear the place apart, Your Majesty. King Errol's horde is calling out to us. I can feel in my bones. For the next few weeks, extensive digging takes place. The fortress is completely destroyed in the process. You wait anxiously for the news of the horde's discovery. No luck, Your Majesty. All we found is an old leather boot and a clave statue of a pigeon. Oh shit. Back in the march of the Castle Baron AI Seeker II, number of figures crowd around an unassuming barrel. Next stage of Baron's Game, they must raise their trade to 5 or more in 4 seasons. Air, Rebellion, Opening Strike, Air. Crown to be passed down to my legitimized daughter. What is her name? Corey II, apparently. I guess technically Corey is a gender neutral name. Rebellion. At long last, the chiefs have reached a boiling point. You are confronted in your threatened by Chief Hain, their tattoos seeming to shift in the light of the braziers. Chiefs of the North, fighting for the true monarch. Oh, look at that. If you didn't rebel, I just went down to 3, but I guess because you rebelled, I went down to 3. Come along now, traders get the chop. Thanks for coming so boldly, Your Majesty. What are our chances? I'll put it this way, Your Majesty, everyone in the palace who understands the situation is with themselves. Rebellion is Fred. He's citing your past transgressions as a reason for the uprisings. Plundered the royal tombs, allowed barons to have the sacred bear, the dimension ripping apart the fortress in search of imaginary gold. Because of that? What? Well, that's an excuse. In reality, it's not about you, it's a power grab. Civil War? That's right, Your Majesty. The kingdom is divided. There will be a lot of death and suffering before this is all over. Can't wait to dig out the trebuchets. Opening strike. Just saying now, stop the vote makes it so we can't vote at the countdown runs out too. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. Nonetheless, now is the time to take up our axes to fight back. Morgana is with us. We'll burn down their churches and string up their lying priests. Oh, sorry, Fred. I was reading as you. Alright, Fred, what's gonna be your first game plan? Oh, you're gonna try and assassinate me. Damn. Some of you've offered piqued my interest. Oh, and assassinate the king. It is no trouble. I have a child with the Viper. If you have the gold and you want a man dead, he is dead. The south swells with the sudden influx of devotees from across the kingdom. They have come to see the Knights Herald Zaquetta in action. Picturesque town of Alutsri. The grandee's Holy Clement delivers a speech to raucous applause. Two figures stand in the alcove nearby. So launch a holy war to claim the throne by raising your own military, or pray for a miracle and raise your own faith. Raise your own military. Damn lion. Damn. Raise their military to at least 8. That'll be pretty difficult for you guys though. Alright, auction is started. Oh yeah, Lion, you have so much money. Also, Fred, were you the one that put C? I swear to God. Oh. B took over. Oh. Someone voted for B. Who's this? Oh, Fred, you're attacking the barons. Wow. Seeger. You just destroyed some of your military. Sickness spreads, great battle. Something's wrong. Eating like any other, you're sitting for dinner, your servants heaping your table with dishes fit for a king, goose tongue pie, roast boar, jellied pigeon. As usual, your wife is taking her seat beside you and is tucking in it with gusto. Of course, your wine glass is never empty. Usually, a food tasters taste your wine for poison, but today they're off sick. But nothing to worry about, more wine for you. A single drop of wine touches your lips. The spymaster appears out of nowhere, dashing the wine glass from your hands. Tell me you didn't drink that. Only a tiny amount. Heard from my spies, the wine was poisoned. How much did you drink? How much? I can speak, but nothing comes out, just an inhuman croak. You try to stand up, but your legs are weak. You collapse to one side, convulsing, everything goes black. You fall into a deep abyss. Right when images flash past you, life at your bedside, holding your hand. Your daughter is still too small to understand, wailing at the sight of you, doctor putting leeches on your brow. You finally wake up. You're lying in a hospital bed with your spy master sitting opposite. Oh, good. You're finally awake. When comatose for 2 weeks, the mind is poisoned with Ainwick's cascader. It's fortunate you only drank a drop. Did you catch the assassin? Alas, we did not. The Viper's children are a devious bunch, with hideouts all over the world. He's probably already fled to Tavalin. Who did this? One of the children of the Viper, the most feared assassins in the kingdom, no doubt hired by your enemies in the north. To make an attempt on the life of the king, they must have been exceptionally well paid. We will be more vigilant from now on. Will that be alright? Yes, Your Majesty. You're on the road to recovery. It was touch and go. Throughout the kingdom, commoners and nobles alike were convinced you would die. Panic spread like wildfire. Even worse, this near successful assassination attempt makes you look weak. More and more people are convinced that the rebels will prevail. Paid dearly for this. They are, Your Majesty. Rest up. We need you at full strength. The chiefs will stop at nothing, even murder, to bring you down. They came so close to succeeding. Yeah, but you failed. Fuckers. Fuck you. Fuck you. Vast armies darken the landscape like shadows of clouds. Flags are flying. Drums are pounding in rhythm with the marching of boots. The kingdom is gripped with civil war. At least that's what you imagine. Most of your time is spent in the safety of your palace, poring over a giant map with your marshal. Your Majesty, the army of the north is advancing on capital, led by that treacherous cur, Fred. I've received word from the commander of our loyalist forces in the south. They marched out to intercept the chiefs in a matter of days. Alternatively, they could join forces with the army of the march. It's risky, but together they'd have a higher chance of defeating the accursed chiefs. What are your orders, Your Majesty? Joint forces. Very well, Your Majesty. I'll relay your orders to Grandy Lion, second commander in the field. Hopefully they do as they're told. God knows treachery could thrive on the battlefield. Alright, Lion, are you gonna help me? Or are you gonna have the Barons fight? Lion, you traitor son of a bitch, you won't win. You won't win though. Lion. Lion, why? The whole city holds its breath. You stew in your palace, waiting anxiously for your marshal's return. Finally, she bursts into your throne room. Those damned cowards, craven, treacherous, yellow-bellied, lily-livered, chicken-parted bastards. What's Lesta Ath are you talking about? Instead of engaging the enemy or linking up with the Barons, Grandy's just told their army to sit back, or hang back and do nothing. They sat pretty in their camp and scratched their arses while the entire northern army walked on by. Why? A healthy mix of cowardice, self-interest, and lack of confidence in your ability, I assume. They're hedging their bets and waiting to see who comes out on top. Bastards. You have no choice but to rely on the Barons. It'll all come down to the next battle, Your Majesty. The fate of the kingdom hangs in the balance. Prevail. That's the spirit. Now, I really must be going. I have a lot to take care of. My liege, a terrible sickness is spreading among my troops in the march. What kind of sickness? Oh, sorry. Right as you, Seeker. My bad. Also, Seeker, a lion didn't want to work with you. Oh. Well, yeah, I'm not gonna make it so the sickness just runs rampant. I'm at least gonna try. Especially since apparently I had 2 traitors. Ordered to see soldiers quarantined in a separate camp, the rest march off to a safe distance. Dozens of soldiers lie about their symptoms to save their own skins, but fortunately your officers weed them out. They are sent back to quarantine. Very few soldiers in the quarantined camp survive, but the sickness stops spreading among your healthy troops. Sometimes sacrifices must be made. Final battle, unexpected opportunity, fortress besieged. Final battle. Oh no. The hideous cowardice of the Grandees. Our last hope is the Barons. They're all that stands between the capital and the Northern Army. Victory will be ours. I'll send word to the Barons that it's time to strike. We can only hope they listen to your orders, Your Majesty. Seeker, please. You gotta help me. Seekers are gonna try and help me. It's 10%. 10% chance. Marshal rides out with your orders, leaving you to wait anxiously for the outcome of the battle. Next few days are agony. She finally returns. It's not a matter you'd hope. She carried into your throne room on a stretcher, coughing weakly. Torsos covered in blood-soaked bandages. What happened? We managed to engage the enemy, got lured into an ambush. I should have seen it coming. It's narrow pass, forcing our ways into the choke point. Suddenly, our numbers didn't matter. She softened you up with a hail of arrows. And they smashed us like a hammer struck an anvil of bloods and screams, so much death. They found me while I was under a pile of corpses with 6 arrows in me. They say it's a miracle I survived at all. This happened. I'm truly sorry that I failed you. I want to see the year's end. We must build up fortifications, stockpile food, train citizens, militia. The chiefs will be camped outside the city walls in a matter of weeks. So I'm to praise and knight Your Majesty, because apart from him, we're on our own. Fortress besieged. I already lost. Majesty, we must send aid to my friend in the field, Lion the Second. What kind of aid? Northern forces march through his lands and he hold up inside his fortress. The fortress could withstand a frontal assault, but the rebels aren't stupid enough to try that. They'll besiege Lion and starve him out. You can't let that happen, Your Holiness. Why? He's not only a close friend, but a devoted servant of the Ninth God. It is his will that Lion II will be saved. Yeah, you know what? Fuck you, Lion. Fuck you. Fuck you. You wanna fucking hurt me? I see how it is. Lion the Second. I gained a victory point. Alright, I need 4 more and it might tie. I need 4 from this 1. Majesty is chiefs marching in the south and are hit by a fierce rainstorm. But to progress through the mud, they've set a camp beside the Taurida River. Setting ducks, precisely or strike. Drawing all their water from the Taurida River, if we were to poison upstream, the troops would suffer greatly. It's a brilliant plan. I didn't expect us to poison the whole river. I herd all the cattle in the south onto the riverbank upstream, allow their effluents to flow freely into the river. The water will be contaminated. It's hard to fight with an upset stomach. Ninth above, you are devious. Feel comfortable with this, Your Majesty. I'll need council approval before I proceed. Lion, I don't care. You left me. I wanted your help and you left me. I am doing everything I can to try and survive. Oh, look at that. I wonder what we will be choosing. What we'll be choosing. Grandy, shut up. Shut up. Y'all can shut up. I helped you out so much. You won't regret this, Your Majesty. Leave everything to me. Spymaster has overestimated how many cattle can be found in the south, and how many farmers would be willing to go along with her plan. Watch away instantly. You become a laughingstock. The king tried to drown his enemies in cow dung. It almost worked, Your Majesty. Almost isn't good enough. Next time, shut your devious little trap and leave the fighting to the professionals. Yeah. Triumph of the rebellion. The sun rises on a city in turmoil. Chiefs began their assault last night, and since then you've heard nothing outside but screams and howls and the clash of blades. Half the capital is in flames. Soldiers rush back and forth, shouting panicked orders. You haven't seen your marshal since the night before. Perhaps she's already dead. The royal court is empty except for your wife and your daughter, cradled in the arms of her nanny. Her crying is giving you a headache. We'll be alright, won't we? We'll survive this. Of course. You wouldn't lie to make me feel better, would you? You wait and stew. Outside, the screams and clashes get louder. Finally, your spymaster arrives, out of breath, her face stained by smoke and blood. You'll be here any moment, Your Majesty. You must saddle your horse and escape the city, and know the secret passage. I have a daughter to take care of. Fred, what do you mean I chose options that aggravate us? Look at all of these good stats that I helped them with. And they chose to purposefully rebel. I have a daughter to take care of. I can't stay and fight like I would normally want to. Follow the spymaster down through a hidden trapdoor behind your throne. Henrika accompanies you, as does the nanny, still holding your daughter in her arms. The capital is lost, but you can get it back. The barons have agreed to shelter you while you plot your revenge. At least some people are loyal. After crawling down a secret tunnel for what feels like hours, you spill into a leafy courtyard. 4 horses are waiting. As you settle them up, you hear a wet thud behind you, followed by the sound of something rolling across the floor. Your spymaster is lying dead on the ground. Her head is missing. Fred stands over her body, flanked by a dozen soldiers, his battle axe stained red. Nanny runs off, still clutching your daughter in her arms. At least that's a ray of hope. Even if you die now, your heir still lives. Fred, please have mercy. What have we ever done to you? Knew about the escape route. With a triumphant smirk, Fred makes a sharp gesture. The northern warriors step forward, battle axes at the ready. Well, I wanted to fight anyways. At least the daughter is safe. Empty hands can do little against armor and swords. You're given a vicious beating, and the fight drains out of you. Instead of killing you, the soldiers seize you and drag you back toward the palace. Your ordeal isn't over. Your wife is dragged off too, kicking and screaming. You never see her again. You can only hope Fred kept his promise, no harm came to her. After a week rotting in your own dungeon, you're marched out into a public platform, jeered at by thousands of peasants, cringe under a barrage of rotten fruit and fresh dung. Fred sits in the front row, grinning. The rebels have won. The capital has been taken. You are a former king. The executioner waits silently, holding an axe bigger than you. If you have any last words, now's the time. Everything was for the kingdom. You place your head on the block. The executioner lifts his massive axe. Wait, you suddenly thought much better last words. You turn to the executioner and tell him, but the axe is already falling. Thunk. Your head bounces into Fred's lap, and your reign comes to a gruesome end. Successor voting is open. Alright, Seeker, it's up to you. What do you want? God damn it. Hey, penguin. Alright, well now it's kind of rigged. Oh, it was randomly chosen to be Sequetta. Having lost the rebellious chiefs, King Corey was dragged out of the palace and decapitated in the city square. The chiefs, led by Fred, launched a rebellion that toppled the king and devastated the kingdom. When the dust cleared, they weren't quick or strong enough to seize the throne themselves. As a reward for staying loyal to the king, the top barons were beheaded. In public, the survivors swore loyalty to the new regime. In private, they swore vengeance. The Grandees joined the rebellion alongside the chiefs. In the aftermath, they were the natural choice to take the throne. Sequetta's crowned to half-hearted cheers from the traumatized common folk. Damn it. Damn it. Well, it was a good game. Just sucks that fucking lion decided to that lion decided to betray me for no reason. You're not sorry, lion. Don't lie. Don't lie. I'll never see my daughter again now. Bastard. Damn. I mean, I guess, yeah, you did get the throne in the end anyways. Look at that. Fred, they were deceiving you the whole time. They weren't even trying to help you. They did it all for themselves. Anyways, this is fun. Yeah, it was certainly, you know, a lot more fun than some stuff. Sucks that they decided to rebel just fast enough to be even counted, and the rebellion did literally nothing. Hey, Fred. That's exactly what I was telling you. Exactly what I was telling you. Alright. Anyways, that's gonna be the end. I do work in like 7 hours. No, 8 hours. Sorry. I'll be streaming tomorrow. Or later today, rather. Have a good day, night, evening, dusk, dawn, afternoon. Be sure to like, subscribe, share my channel, and stay safe, everyone.